With that said, if something happens to me, I ask you all to find out which foreign government or powerful people would take heinous actions to stop the information from coming out. Not only about this issue, but because of the truth that I have been speaking. The people understand what I'm saying. Have we gotten so numb to the craziness of the world that nobody is going, wait a minute, did a member of Congress just acknowledge that there are people acting in their own interest and murdering individuals in our country? Now, let me be clear. Obviously, that happens all the time. We're very well aware that there's a history of groups doing illegal things and taking out people. What I am saying is that it is now officially being recognized by a member of Congress that there are a powerful group of people, an elite group of people, for conspiracy theorists, a cabal of people who are in their own interest killing people who speak out against their desires. When she's talking about a foreign government or a powerful group of people stopping her from getting information out, the specific information that she's referring to is the fact that her and three other Republicans, Thomas Massie, Nancy Mace, and Lauren Boebert, have been working along with Democrats to force a vote on the House floor to release all of the information, everything to deal with the investigation into Epstein and his sex trafficking deal to the public. Now, one of the most interesting things that MTG has said is that she has never faced such intense pressure from a group when it comes to standing down on this vote, which is very similar to what a certain attorney general said when it came to the original prosecution of Epstein. He said that the only reason he gave Epstein the sweetheart deal, the deal that basically protected him from ever being prosecuted again, not only him, but any individual that was in his network, was that he faced an intense pressure. And I can't remember if he specified whether it was the government or not, but he alluded to a group stopping him from prosecuting Epstein. It is up to you to decide which group that was. But we go back to her original tweet where she says a foreign government. If you go back to the Republican primaries, one of the individuals, Vivek Ramaswamy, went up on stage and basically accused every single one of his fellow members on that stage debating with him of being bought by lobbying groups. To me, is the one thing that stood out about this individual is that he was coming out to call out the hypocrisy in Congress and the fact that a lot of them on both sides of the aisle work for lobbying groups, not the people. But there's one group in particular, AIPAC, that seems to have a huge influence. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the word AIPAC, which I think at this point everybody is, that is the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, a pro-Israel lobbying organization. I'm not here to spread disinformation. I'm not here to spread hate. I've got nothing negative to say about this group. However, I do want to provide some truth. And so one of the fascinating truths that we see